Listening test instructions. The listening test is about 50 minutes. There are 6 parts in listening test. You will have about 6 minutes to listen to each passage and answer the questions. The passage will be played once. Practice question. There is one practice question. Listen to a short conversation. The passage will be played once. Then, listen to the question and choose the best answer.
Hey, you look concerned. What's on your mind?
The final exam. I am not fully prepared yet.
Don't worry too much. You still have 3 days.
Yeah, but 3 days will fly past in a wink.
Well, you still have time to cram things in your brain anyway.
Why is the man looked worried?
Listening test part 1. You will hear a conversation in 3 sections. You will hear each section only once. After each section, you will hear 2 or 3 questions. You will hear the questions only once. Choose the best answer to each question.
Listen to the conversation. You will hear the conversation only once. It is about 1 to 1.5 minutes long.
Raymond, did you check the updated project calendar? It looks like our software demo was moved to Wednesday morning.
I saw that, but the problem is we already have the quarterly review scheduled at the same time. I don't understand why both events were booked back to back.
Exactly. If we attend the review, we'll miss the first half of the demo. And if we join the demo, the manager will wonder why we're absent from the review.
We need to figure out which one is more urgent.
Well, the quarterly review happens every 3 months, and our department doesn't usually have a huge role in it.
True, we mostly just listen and take notes. But the demo is for a client who specifically asked to meet the development team.
Right, and they want our feedback on a few interface changes. If we skip that, the project timeline might get delayed.
In that case, attending the demo seems more important.
I agree. Let's check with our manager if it's okay to catch the recording of the review instead.
Good idea. If she approves, we can join the demo without worrying about missing anything major.
I'll send her a quick message now and explain the conflict.
Perfect. Once she responds, we can adjust our schedule and let the client know we're confirmed.
Question 1. What issue are Cindy and Raymond trying to resolve? Question 2. Why do they think attending the software demo is more important? Question 3. What does Cindy plan to do next?
You will hear the second section of the conversation shortly.
Cindy, the finance team finally approved our budget for new equipment, but it's smaller than we expected.
How much did we get?
Enough for either 2 new laptops or 1 laptop plus a new projector. Not both.
That makes it tricky because our projector has been unreliable lately.
Exactly. But at the same time, 2 people on our team are using laptops that are almost 5 years old. Their systems crash during video calls.
Maybe we should think about what affects productivity the most. Unreliable laptops slow down daily work, but a broken projector impacts meetings for the whole department.
True. And we do weekly presentations, so having a working projector is pretty important.
What if we prioritize the projector now, and then request the laptops in next quarter's budget cycle?
That could work, but there's no guarantee the budget will be approved next time.
Still, at least the projector will help everyone immediately, and the team with old laptops can use the shared workstation temporarily.
All right, let's propose buying the projector. It seems like the choice that benefits the most people right away.
Question 4. What limitation are they dealing with? Question 5. Why is the projector being considered a priority? Question 6. What compromise do they consider?
You will hear the third section of the conversation shortly.
Raymond, did you notice that our internet bill went up by nearly $30 this month?
Yes, and the strange thing is, we didn't change our plan. I checked last month's invoice and everything looked normal.
I wonder if they added some new service fee without notifying us.
That happens sometimes. Maybe there was an automatic upgrade.
I looked through the detailed charges and there's a line that says data overage. But we've never gone over our data limit before.
Exactly. We barely use half of what's included in our plan. Something seems off.
Do you think it's a system error?
Could be. The best thing is to call the provider and ask them to check our usage history.
Question 7. What unusual change did they notice? Question 8. What conclusion do they reach about the data overage charge?
Listening Test Task 2. You will hear a conversation followed by 5 questions. Listen to each question. You will hear the question only once. Choose the best answer to each question. Listen to the conversation. You will hear the conversation only once. It is about 1.5 to 2 minutes long.
Hey Bill, did you get the updated project schedule? They finally released the new timelines late last night.
I saw it briefly this morning. I'm still trying to wrap my head around all the changes. Half the deadlines got moved up, and half got pushed back.
Tell me about it. My report was due next Friday, and now it's suddenly due this Wednesday. I'm not thrilled.
Ouch. My part got extended by a week, but they also added 2 extra tasks I wasn't expecting. I guess the reshuffle hit everyone differently.
Exactly. And apparently, we're getting reassigned team partners too. I have no idea who I'm paired with now.
Same here. I heard a rumor that the leads matched people based on work style this time, not availability. Makes me a little nervous.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind a change, but I hope I don't get someone who likes last-minute work. I need structure to survive this project.
I get that. According to the schedule, they're announcing pairs at the team meeting tomorrow morning.
Great. Another suspenseful meeting. Did you also see the note about the budget review?
Yeah, they moved it from the end of the month to next week. No explanation, of course.
Classic. And now I have to revise all my numbers earlier than planned. This week is going to be intense.
At least they're offering that optional training session on Thursday. It might help with the new workflow.
True, though I'm not sure if I can squeeze it in. With the new Wednesday deadline, my schedule's packed.
I might attend, depending on who my teammate ends up being. If we get someone new to the system, the training could be worth it.
Good point. I guess the silver lining is that once the schedule settles, things might actually become more predictable.
Hopefully. For now, I'll just pretend I know what's going on and take it one update at a time.
That's the spirit. See you at tomorrow's meeting, where everything becomes clearer, or even more confusing.
Knowing our team? Probably both.
Question 1. How did the schedule changes affect Lisa's immediate workload? Question 2. What happened to Bill's part of the project? Question 3. How will team pairings be assigned this time, according to the rumor? Question 4. What is Lisa concerned she might not be able to attend? Question 5. When will team partner assignments be announced?
Listening Test Task 3. You will hear a conversation followed by 6 questions. Listen to each question. You will hear the question only once. Choose the best answer to each question. Listen to the conversation. You will hear the conversation only once. It is about 2 to 2.5 minutes long.
Tom, did you hear the update from senior management about the budget review?
I did, but the details were vague. Something about reallocating funds and pausing non-essential projects?
Yeah, but apparently our department might be merged with the analytics team. That part wasn't in the email.
Merged? That's huge. Who told you that?
Marisol from HR, she said nothing is final, but leadership wants to reduce overlapping roles.
That explains the sudden audits of everyone's responsibilities last month.
Exactly. And the training sessions they pushed on us might have been preparation for restructuring.
That makes sense. Management kept saying we needed cross-functional flexibility.
Right, but I'm worried some roles might be cut. They said no layoffs, but a headcount freeze can be just as limiting.
I agree. I'm also wondering how the new reporting structure will work. If we merge with analytics, do we answer to their director?
Possibly. She's known for being efficient, but also extremely strict with deadlines.
Well, that's an adjustment we'll all have to make if it happens.
Oh, and did you see they postponed the software upgrade? That was supposed to happen next quarter.
Yep. IT said the vendor contract hasn't been finalized because the budget committee is reviewing all external expenses.
That's going to slow us down. Our current system already crashes when we run large reports.
Tell me about it. Last week the dashboard froze for 10 minutes during a client call.
Ouch, but I guess they'd rather delay upgrades than cut staff.
True. Still, we're the ones dealing with outdated tools in the meantime.
Marisol also mentioned something about a pilot program for hybrid roles.
Hybrid as in remote plus in office?
No, hybrid as in combining responsibilities from different teams. They want employees who can rotate between tasks depending on demand.
Job blending. That explains the skill survey they made us complete.
Exactly. I'm not sure how I feel about switching tasks every week.
Same, but until the official announcement comes out, it's all speculation.
True. Let's hope whatever changes happen, they're communicated clearly.
Agreed. Uncertainty is the worst part.
Question 1. Why does Amanda believe restructuring may be happening soon? Question 2. What does Tom infer from the role audits conducted last month? Question 3. Why is Amanda concerned about the headcount freeze? Question 4. What potential issue does Tom identify with merging their team with analytics? Question 5. Why was the software upgrade postponed? Question 6. What consequence of the postponed upgrade is highlighted?
Listening Test Task 4. You will hear a news item once. It is about 1.5 minutes long. Then 5 questions will appear. Choose the best way to complete each statement from the drop-down menu. Listen to the following news item. You will hear the news item only once. It is about 1.5 minutes long.
City leaders, climate scientists, and infrastructure experts from more than 90 countries gathered this week in Singapore for the Global Cities Summit, an event dedicated to addressing the accelerating rise in urban temperatures worldwide. According to new research presented at the conference, major cities are warming at nearly twice the rate of surrounding rural areas due to dense construction, limited vegetation, and increased energy use. Experts warn that without significant intervention, extreme heat could pose serious risks to public health, transportation systems, and economic productivity. Throughout the summit, participants reviewed a range of strategies aimed at reducing urban heat. Several cities showcased pilot projects involving reflective building materials, expanded green roofs, and the redesign of public spaces to improve airflow. While these approaches have shown promising results, researchers emphasized that their success depends heavily on long-term maintenance and strong local policy support. A notable point of debate centered on the feasibility of large-scale, urban tree planting. While environmental groups argue that increasing canopy coverage is one of the most effective cooling methods, some city planners raise concerns about high installation costs, limited available land, and the need for continuous irrigation, especially in regions already facing water shortages. The summit also highlighted a new international partnership to develop early warning systems for heat waves. These systems aim to provide residents with real-time alerts, helping vulnerable populations take protective measures before temperatures reach dangerous levels. The conference concluded with a non-binding set of guidelines encouraging cities to evaluate heat risks annually and adopt climate-resilient infrastructure. Although critics pointed out the lack of enforcement mechanisms, supporters insisted that the guidelines represent a critical step toward global cooperation on urban climate challenges.
Listening Test Task 5. You will listen to a 2 minutes video. Then 8 questions appear. Choose the best way to answer each question.
Did you both check out the IT presentation this morning? They're planning to replace our current workflow system with a new digital platform by the end of the quarter.
Yes, I skimmed through it. The new system looks powerful, but migrating all our documents and project data is going to be complicated.
I noticed that too. And they're making the training mandatory. 3 half-day workshops before we can even start using it.
I get why. The interface looks nothing like what we use now. It's customizable, but it might feel overwhelming at first.
My biggest concern is compatibility. A lot of our external partners rely on older formats. If the new system doesn't support those, we'll waste time converting everything.
IT said it handles multiple file types, but I'm more worried about the automation feature. If it isn't configured properly, documents might get sent to the wrong team or skip key approvals.
That's why the pilot phase matters. They're planning to run both systems side by side for a month to catch issues early.
Which means we'll have double work. Updating 2 systems every time something changes? That's going to slow us down a lot.
Maybe, but if we give solid feedback, they can fix the problems before everyone else switches over. Better one tough month now than constant headaches later.
True. And our current system freezes whenever we upload large files. At least this new one promises better performance and cloud backup.
That's a fair point. I just hope we're not the ones solving issues while IT figures things out.
We probably will be, honestly. But at least we'll have a say in shaping how the new workflow is set up.
Yeah, and the sooner we get comfortable with it, the easier it will be when the whole company adopts it.
I'll do the training, even if it feels like a lot. I don't want surprises after the switch.
Same here. If the system really makes our work smoother in the long run, then the effort is worth it.
Agreed. It might take time, but a system that doesn't freeze every hour sounds like a huge upgrade.
Listening Test Task 6. You will hear a report once. It is about 3 minutes long. Then 6 questions will appear. Choose the best way to answer each question from the drop-down menu. Listen to the following report. You will hear the report only once. It is about 3 minutes long.
Hello everyone, and thank you for attending today's information session. Our topic is managing water resources in rapidly growing cities, an issue that urban planners and governments around the world are struggling to address. As cities expand due to population growth and migration, demand for clean water rises significantly. Many cities are already operating close to capacity, and even minor disruptions, such as droughts, can threaten water security. One major challenge is that older water systems were not designed to support millions of people. Pipes may be decades old, leading to leaks that waste thousands of liters of water each day. To address these issues, cities are investing in modern infrastructure. Smart sensors can detect leaks, monitor water pressure, and alert maintenance teams instantly. Some cities have also upgraded treatment plants to be more energy efficient, reducing operational costs while increasing output. However, these upgrades require substantial funding, and smaller municipalities often struggle to secure the necessary resources. Another important approach is water conservation. Public campaigns encouraging residents to shorten showers, fix household leaks, and use water-efficient appliances have proven effective. Some cities even offer rebates for installing low-flow toilets or drought-resistant landscaping. Businesses are also being encouraged to recycle water for industrial processes. But long-term behavior change can be difficult to achieve without consistent messaging and strong community engagement. Climate change adds another layer of complexity. Rising temperatures mean more evaporation from reservoirs, while unpredictable rainfall makes planning more challenging. Some regions experience heavy rainfall in short bursts rather than steady rainfall throughout the year, leading to floods followed by long dry periods. As a result, many cities are now investing in large-scale storage facilities and stormwater capture systems to collect water during peak rainfall and store it for later use. Finally, there is the issue of equity. In many cities, wealthier neighborhoods have more reliable water access than lower-income areas. This can create frustration and distrust within communities. To address this, some governments have implemented policies ensuring that essential water supplies remain affordable and that infrastructure upgrades prioritize underserved neighborhoods. In conclusion, managing water resources in growing cities requires a combination of technology, public education, climate-resilient planning, and a commitment to fairness. Cities that take a proactive, long-term approach will be better positioned to provide safe, reliable water for all residents. Thank you.